Hi Patricia, my name is Jessica and I'm so excited to show you how to put on your makeup for the first time. So this is what your palette's gonna look like. Let me just throw this back so that you can see exactly where I put everything. So you can turn this video on when you get your makeup and you can just follow along and just remember that it's gonna take a little bit of practice. The cream is so different than anything you've probably used. Guaranteed you'll use way too much the first couple of times. You may look a little bit yellow. That is just a pure sign that there's just too much on. So just keep in mind it'll take a few times, or other people actually just put on hardly any and then they have to learn to add a little bit more. So it will come, just give it a try. So this is your beautiful palette. You have your contour. I think you have Astoria. Oh, did you get a contour? I don't have a contour written down. Okay, well, if you didn't get a contour, I'm going to show you it anyway, because maybe I just didn't write it down. But you have a contour. We have your main color, Mango. So it's the darker of the two. Okay, so Mango's the darker skin color. And then we have June, your brightening highlight, and it's the lighter of the two. And then you have this beautiful color, Plum. So Plum is the lip and the cheek. You can also use it as eyeshadow, anything you'd like. You also have the 3D brush and the brush cleaner. So I'm going to show you how to use all of it. So the pointed end is more of a full coverage. The fluffy end is more of a light coverage, or it's fantastic for the blush. So you can choose. There's basically two brushes in one. It really depends what kind of a day where I'm going. If I want more of a full coverage or more of a light coverage, and then I can just flip the sides. So let's start with a contour. Even though I'm not sure if you got it or not, I'm just going to do it anyway in case you get it in the future or in case I messed up. So I'm going to use the side of my brush and I'm just going to go through the contour. And I'm going to start at the top of the ear and I'm just going to come down to the bottom of my nose. So I'm just going to make that little bit of a line on both sides. So from the top of the ear towards the bottom of the nose, and then you're just going to brush it a little bit to blend it out, and then it's just going to look like a shadow. So you can dot, you can brush, you can swirl. You do want this makeup to get pressed into your pores because it's going to feel and look like a second skin. So you can already see how we've created these really large cheekbones. And then we're going to brush all the way through and we're going to go, I can't talk today. We're going to go from the part of our hair to the top of our ear. Just like that. And then we're just going to circle it back into our hairline. And this just helps us to frame our face. So it doesn't look like we have a paper of a face. We actually have dimension. Because when we use one color, it creates a flat looking face. So we want to bring all that dimension back. It's so beautiful. We want to see it. And then lastly, you can just tap and you can go down from the ear and right on the jawline there if you have any kind of jowls or anything you want to hide, or if you want to sharpen the jaw. It also just helps to like separate it from your neck. So that's all we're going to do with contour. So basically we've done a 3 and an E. I just broke it down a little bit for you. Okay, so the next color. Let's do our main color, Mango. Okay, so I'm going to use the fluffy side for half. So Mango, remember it's the darker of the two. It's going to match your skin tone. You don't need a whole lot. Just remember, you don't need a whole lot. And it's just going to go everywhere that your contour is not. We're also going to leave out under the eye and over the contour for your blush and your brightening highlight. Okay, so I'm going to start under the contour here. I'm just going to dab, and you'll notice I have a couple of blemishes, and it's just going to disappear. It just cancels the redness. Under the lip here, over the lip, and we'll do all the blending later. And now I'll flip sides to show you the other side. So you can use any of these sides. So just under that contour, over your lip, your whole nose. Now, if you have large pores, remember to go back and forth and back at least 3 times so that you fill those pores and they will disappear. Just put my elbow in it. Let's go above our eyebrows with Mango, just up to that contour. If you don't have the contour, you're doing all the places that the contour also is. Don't forget your eyes. We want to take all the redness out of the eyelids as well. Good, and then you can flip it or you can use the same brush and just go over those lines and just blend them in. Just like that. So the redness is canceled out, yet I still look very much like my chest. So we're kind of just matching our face to our chest. I'm going to use the fluffy side, and I'm just going to dab into plum, not a whole lot, and I'm going to go right above the contour. I like to keep it high, 1 finger-ish away from my eye and like 2 fingers away from my nose, just because that's what I like to do. If you like to smile and put it on your cheekbone, go ahead. Whatever you are comfortable with. 1 dab of plum on this side. So plum is going to last you forever. That was 1 dab, and I have way too much. So I'm just going to get rid of it on my hand here. And then I'm going to pull the plum down, pull it back, and make it look nice and natural. If you want more of a color, don't blend as much. This is more of a natural look. And then I like to just use the other side if I got too far. It's just so nice to have 2 sides to clean up anything that you missed. Okay, we're going to go to this small side, and now we're going to use your last color, which is June. It's the lighter of the two. You're just going to dab the point of your brush in there. And you want to place it right in the inner eye. So we have no makeup under our eye yet. Everything is 1 layer. Everything has its spot. So now we are just going to put that in the little inner corner, pull it under our eyelashes and down our nose. And then fan it out. So under the eyelashes, down the nose. Under the eyelashes, down the nose. Fan it out. So I think I got a little bit too much. You may want to use a little bit less than that. But look what that does. It just lifts your face so much. It's just magic. It is amazing. And then I'm going to grab plum. You can use your brush or your finger. And I'm just going to place it on my lip. And you can see how it cancels the redness right away. So the plum will add coverage to your cheeks. Plum is probably one of my favorite colors. I'm so excited for you to use it. If you want to go the extra mile, I use the line brush here with the spoolie on the end, and I just dab into my contour and I just fill my eyebrows. You can also use this contour for eyeshadow. It's so beautiful. You can use it to contour your lips, contour your nose. I'm not going to overwhelm you with all of that, but that is it. So please let me know if you have any questions, if it's looking yellow, if it's the wrong color. We can troubleshoot with all of that. There is a reason for all of that. And so I'm here and I'm your artist, and I would love to help you until you love your makeup. Lastly, before I go, the brush cleaner. I'm so happy you got this. It smells so good. So there's 2 ways to use it. I'm just going to keep this on the roll. It's just like toilet paper. You can use a cloth or whatever. There's 2 ways. So you could spray it and then, like, watch this. Your brush just comes clean. Look at that. It's just wild, and it's instant drying, so I can go and use it on my face again. Or you can spray your brush and then do that. Personally, I like to spray the paper. I feel like it goes further. And then I always leave this on my counter because it smells so good. It's going to make your whole room smell like vanilla. It's so good. Okay, please reach out to me with any questions you have, and I just hope that you love your makeup.